Welcome to our Rosenthal Automotive YouTube channel. We're glad you could join us today as we take a first look at the brand new 2019 VW Arteon. Now, of course, everybody understands that the world has gone SUV crazy, but there's still a large number of people out there that really prefer a full-size luxury sedan. And that's where I believe the VW Arteon fits in quite nicely, especially since it comes in both front-wheel drive as well as VW's 4Motion all-wheel drive. The Arteon replaces the VW CC in its product lineup, and it sits lower and wider than its predecessor, and yet gives it so much more interior passenger space as well as cargo carrying capacity. It's built using VW's MQB shared modular design construction for transverse mounted or front wheel drive engines. And that allows the manufacturer to provide a little bit more flexibility as far as setup is concerned, as well as manufacturing capabilities, and it provides for reduced weight and cost reductions. The Arteon comes in 5 trim levels. You have the base SE, then you can step up to the SE with the 4Motion all-wheel drive, the SEL with all-wheel drive. Then you go to the SEL R-Line Edition, all-wheel drive, and SEL Premium R-Line Edition, which is what we're looking at here. And they range anywhere from around 36,000 plus up to a little bit over 46,000 plus here in the United States. You can't help but appreciate the Arteon's clean, crisp, and sophisticated styling, starting right up front with these bright chrome accents cascading across the front in a horizontal fashion, melding right into the LED daytime running lights as well as the full LED headlights. And then the body lines just cascade and flow backwards into the fastback sports hatch design, and the rear end flares out quite nicely, accented by these bright LED brake lights and, well, highlighted by these chrome-tipped exhaust outlets. This is one sexy looking machine, and you don't hear me say that very often about VWs. What do you think? The R-Line design package comes with a variety of nice features, such as the revised front bumper treatment, along with R badging throughout the vehicle. Plus, you have a choice of amazing looking 19 or 20-inch R-Line rims, as you can see here, and that is nice. Plus, the R-Line also gets the high gloss black integrated rear spoiler treatment as well. You also get stainless steel scuff plates front and rear, as well as an aluminum looking treatment on the pedals. Plus there's contrast stitching on the steering wheel as well as on the shift lever, and some beautiful black headline material throughout the entire interior, as well as a nice door treatment. Pretty nice. And I really like the clamshell design of the hood. Really adds to the front end appearance. As far as engines and transmissions are concerned, VW gives you a choice of one. You have the 2.0 liter 4-cylinder 16-valve dual overhead cam direct injected intercooled turbo engine generating 268 horsepower, 258 pound-feet of torque. And that's coupled with an 8-speed automatic transmission with Tiptronic and Sport mode. While the exterior of the Arteon really shines, the interior is built more around practicality and simplicity with a bit of luxury thrown in for good measure. For example, the hatchback design of the vehicle adds a certain elegance to it. But then when you open up that hatch, you'll see the practicality of over 27.5 cubic feet of useful cargo space. And that's with the second row up. If you fold the back seats down, because you do have a 60-40 split folding rear seat, you have over 55 cubic feet of cargo space. And that's huge. That's awesome. What do you think? Oh, and by the way, before I forget, this could be a huge plus for some of you out there. There are side indents in the back cargo area that look like there's plenty of room for a nice set of golf clubs. There's also this very convenient pass-through in case you wanted to fit, I don't know, a really small set of golf clubs back here. Just thought you might want to know. Now, if you were even slightly impressed with the cargo space in the back, Oh, hold on. Sorry. It's kind of rude to wear sunglasses indoors. Anyway, if you were even remotely impressed with the cargo space and the pass-through and everything, you're going to love the interior passenger space back here, because there's decent room for the guy in the middle. That's impressive. Yeah, you got to straddle the hump, but still, there's decent room. And headroom, of course. And of course, since the moonroof goes up above the roof line, it's not retracting into the headliner here. So you've got a little bit more headroom there as well. You've got a very large, comfortable cup holder. So bottle holders, stereo, air conditioning outlet, and 12-volt power source back here. Hey, where's my USB? Oh, that's right. You got to get one of those attachments that you just plug it in there, the adapters. Oh, well, life goes on. You want to go take it for a spin? Why don't we do it? All right, here we go. Auto locking doors. I like that feature. I've been in some cars that didn't have it, and it's just one of those annoyances, but the Arteon has it. You know, I don't say this very often, but this is one sexy machine. The exterior styling is amazing. Just amazing. The interior styling is very simplistic, elegant, and sophisticated in its own subtle way. The instrumentation laid out very simply, and the crisp horizontal flowing lines of the dash are very, very modern in their appearance, just like the cross slats, you know, with the chrome accent, and then this looks almost like a aluminized treatment across the front and the side, which is very crisp, very efficient. Plus, well, it's either one of those love it or hate it items, but you have a very small analog clock dead center. The center console is nicely laid out so that it's what I call a 50-50 even distribution of control. Translated, both the driver and the passenger have ease of access to all of the major controls, the infotainment system. Plus you have the nobulation, as I call it, for your air conditioning and heating and temperature controls. You do have your dual zone here, plus a vent in the back as well. There's a little storage area, probably for your phone, should you so desire. And the center armrest does have a little storage area, plus a USB 12-volt down there. And there's a USB right up here, so I'm guessing that's where you just plug your phone right on in. Pretty convenient. The center console unit is laid out, you know, quite intuitively. You've got your touchscreen plus your controls, manual controls for the air conditioning and heating. You also have heated seats, and I believe there's a heated steering wheel available, which would be great. The transmission is very nice with the sport shift as well and paddle shifters. You also have your auto start stop system control here. I can pick the drive mode. I do have a choice to adjust my chassis system. There's a button right here, and I'm in comfort mode now, but I can go into normal, sport, custom mode, and eco mode at a touch of a finger. Plus, they have a cover over your cup holders, and I was wondering about that. I said, why would they want to put cup holder cover on there? But then I thought, what if you wanted to leave your cell phone in there or something of semi-value, and then you just cover it up so people don't know it's there. And that keeps it, you know, out of sight, out of mind. Not a bad idea. And these cup holders are large, okay? Bottle holder, cup holder, I don't know how you want to call it. I like to carry my bottles of water with me for obvious reasons, called getting thirsty. And they fit perfectly in the cup holders here. The visibility out front and the sides, very nice. Visibility in the back, it's kind of a small back window, but that's not unheard of with a fastback design vehicle. You ready? Here we go. Whoa. Yes, it does have enough get up and go to get you where you want to go. And the transmission does a very nice job shifting through the gears. You can go into a sport mode, should you so desire, where you can shift it yourself. You have your paddle shifters as well, which most luxury sedans have these days. Oh, we're going around a curve. Let's check out the handling. Nice tight cornering. Hugs the road very well. There's VW's traction control kicking in. Now we're going to have to merge. We're going to need for speed. There's my blind spot detection. Bam! Keeping me safe. Get out of traffic's way. You'll be surprised how much punch this four-cylinder has. It really does a nice job. Very impressed. What's really nice about this is you do have the choice of front-wheel drive or VW's 4Motion all-wheel drive. And it's not that much more, and it just gives you so much more stability and control, especially in inclement weather. It's probably, you know, something you might want to consider, should you be considering an Arteon. You know what I'm going to pull? Uh-huh. You know it. I know it. We all know it. A U-turn! And get up and get out of the way. I've got a red light. We're going to talk about the brakes. You've got quad disc brakes, you've got electronic brake force distribution, ABS braking system, traction control. You have a lot of cool stuff. What do you want to talk about? Sunroof? It's got a nice one. Sunshade? It's got a nice one. Rear view mirror? Frameless? It's got a nice one. Frameless doors? Got 4 of them. Pretty neat. Huh. You do have adjustable seat belts as well. And some people don't realize that they are adjustable because different height of people need different support of the seat. So the seat belt is movable and groovable. Obviously, the Arteon comes with the latest driver assistance technology and safety features. There's 8 airbags in the Arteon, plus you have your forward collision warning system, pedestrian detection, post-accident mitigation, braking system kicks in. You also can appreciate the blind spot detection, lane keep assist. It'll even have active steering to steer you back into the lane. Your backup camera is hidden behind your VW logo, by the way, just so you know, but you do have backup sensors, front sensors, parking sensors, either way, as well as adaptive cruise control and autonomous braking as needed. The high and low beams are adjustable automatically, as well as a lot of other great driver assistance features. So beware, it's there. As far as safety is concerned, VW also has their intelligent crash response system, whereas if there's a severe accident that deploys the airbags, the vehicle will automatically cut off fuel to the fuel pump, unlock the doors, as well as turn on the hazard lights. So that's a nice feature to have these days. Hope you never need it, though. Interiors, pretty quiet, all things considered. You hear a little bit of the four-cylinder grumble as you step on it, but if you turn on your stereo, then crank it up, you don't hear it. It's one of those things. And speaking of stereos, you have your standard 8-speaker stereo system, or you could step up to the Dyne Audio 12-speaker 700-watt system, and it sounds amazing. Anyway, it's a great sound system, and VW really does like to explore their sound systems. In the years past, I've listened to the Fender sound system in one of the VWs. I've also enjoyed the Beats system by Dr. Dre, and that was an awesome audio setup. I'm going to turn on my heated seats. I'm going to heat my tush. I'm going to heat my bedrooms. Now, I know you're really excited to hear this feature, that you have a manual trunk release over here, or hatch release, for the fastback design. Plus, you have a release on your key fob, and of course, you have your available hands-free trunk or cargo release. So that's always a plus. You get spoiled by these sort of little features, They really come in handy, but they're hands-free. Handy, hands-free. Hey, check out the lake. Isn't that pretty? I like this lake. In fact, we were on the other side when we started this video. What do you know? Well, it has been quite a long day. This journey we're taking with the 2019 Arteon has taken us from day to night. Of course, it does get darker a little bit earlier nowadays, but nonetheless, you can enjoy the vehicle day or night. One of the nice things is the LED headlights that really come in handy, especially in the evening. And I think they just look beautiful. I love the way the front grille cascades into the LED daytime running lights as well. It is beautiful. And the seats are extremely comfortable. Obviously, power seats. You have 3 memory seating positions so that you can set it up for 3 different drivers. And of course, you have, speaking of lights, your digital display right here. You have basically a multimedia interface display as you normally do nowadays if you have the analog tach and speedometer. But this one, we have the 12-inch full digital display, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's very crisp, very clear, and you can, basically, you can think of it as the Audi virtual cockpit. You can take your navigation, maps and everything and throw them in right in front of you, dead center, so that's always nice and handy. You can get the VW app to put on your phone to access your certain readouts that you're looking for. This is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto set as well, so that'll come in handy. And you do want to make sure that when you're utilizing your vehicle that you keep fingerprints off of it as much as possible. So I do recommend keeping a soft cloth in the center console. You know I always say that, but it's true. As with any luxury sedan, you have your keyless entry, you have your push button start and stop for your engine. You also have your auto start stop as well, which comes in very handy when you come to a stoplight. You know, disengages the engine, kicks it in within a millisecond. Or you can deactivate it by pushing this button right down here. I like to leave it off sometimes, just so I can drive. I like the steering. I mean, it's soft, but it's responsive. And you have a nice, tight turning radius to help you get in and out of tight spots. The Arteon also comes with VW's XDS cross differential, which is basically VW's limited slip differential setup, which helps to enhance the performance characteristics of the vehicle. Hug the road a little bit tighter. There's my blind spot detector. I told you I like it. Works great. Oh, and there's even a massaging driver's seat available, which I would recommend highly. If I was gonna, get a nice luxury sedan, I would definitely go with the massage. You can even get a nice ambient lighting setup for the vehicle as well. I'd show it to you, but I didn't get it. And in your glove box, you have a CD player. Huh? I'm telling you, cars that still have CD players are okay by me. I grew up with albums, okay? Then I went to cassettes, yeah, Then I migrated to CDs, God bless them. And you think I want to get rid of all those CDs now? No way, I like them, me likey. The 8-speed automatic transmission does a very nice job, smoothly gliding through the gears. Plus you have your sport shift as well. You can control it when you want to feel a little sporty. This is not designed to be a sports car, even in the R-Line edition. I mean, it looks great, drives great, adjustable suspension, super comfortable, but it's more for the passengers, daily driving experience and being able to haul a lot of cargo with you as well. But it looks so darn good. It's easy to see why VW has made the Arteon the flagship of the VW product line. It really does fill that niche for the luxury full-size sedan market, even in this, as we said, SUV-crazed age. But if you're looking for something that's really sexy on the outside and nicely appointed and comfortable on the inside with the latest technology, you might not have to look any farther than the VW Arteon. Check it out. Put it to the test. You won't be disappointed. Whatever you do, do not put paper clips in your mouth. VW CarNet app. It'll give you parking information, door open notification, and sunroof open notification. Thanks a lot for taking a little ride with us in the 2019 Arteon. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you subscribe. We'll see you next time.